All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, glory, honor due to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushad, Ba'Hashem Rakah Kwadash. Uh, Secondly, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who are ruling well and who I learned this truth from. Salutations and Shalom to the hopeful elect that's pushing this word and sincerity and truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Endure to the end because we are at those times and striving to death. All right. And salutations to Shalom, and salutations to the few sisters as well that's supporting the ministry. Now, I've been recently blessed with a job, and on the third day, that's about the 2.5 days, third day, whatever. I started Wednesday, but I went there. I can't. I was called in uh, like a little bit right after lunch on Wednesday, so that's why I say half a day, 2.5 days, 3 days. So on Friday, right, the third day, I received the chip, the scanning. Let me show you guys, show you this, which allows you to getting out of the building. And as we already know, most corporations, major corporations, are installing this technology to what? Prepare your minds for the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast that the Bible speaks of. All right. A lot of military persons or person that have this technology already, and many have it already. The sports world, entertainment industry, a lot of high fame entertainers already. Like Denzel, he recorded like 3 or 4 movies with the chip inside him already. Um, Again, sports. Um, so doing some research on the RFID, right, in the history of it. It's basically about data process, you know, um, and it goes back to something called AIDC, which I believe stands for uh, automatic or automated identification data capture. Okay, uh, it's synonymous with barcodes, RFID, iris scanning, fingerprint scanning, and it was created in the late 1800s, created in the late 1800s. Okay, by a man named Herman Hollerith. You know, he was a German who invented the electrical mechanical punch card. Okay, um, so yeah, they will make this chip mandatory. Especially when Esau gets rid of the current money system. Okay, and we all see that it's going from money to cards. You know, from cards to cards with the chip on it, and then eventually, put the chip inside of you because Esau wants to play the role of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And track you automatically. But this process of getting rid of the money is going to, and most likely involve some type of uh, traumatic or major event that's gonna put these peons that are on a low level um, and such a shock that they gonna really accept the chip with no question asked. But back to the history of this RFID. You know, IBM, which stands for International Business Machines. You have to do with computers. You know, its famous owner was Thomas Watson. You know, he supplied punch card technology to the Nazi Germans. All right, so they could keep track of how many of the Caucasian Jewish, I'm gonna say it like that, the Jewish ISH meaning pertaining to a of Jews that they were gathering in the ghettos of Eastern Europe, so they could track and send them to concentration camps of Treblinka and Auschwitz. Um, it's a data process which led to RFID techno, technology that was developed in the 1930s. Okay, later on that was developed in the 1930s. All right, so we all know that this is the mark of the beast, which the Bible speaks of. So, of course, I'm gonna get Revelation 13 and 16. All right, the scripture says, Revelation 13:16 says, and he being Esau, the fucking devil, the deceiver himself, so-called white man, and he causes all, okay, all, both small and great, yeah, whether you be one of these entertainers, whether you be a ruler, a governor, a politician, you know what I'm saying, or small and great, rich and poor, okay, when you have $1 billion, Floyd Mayweather, or whether you're like me and you have nothing in your bank account, okay, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand. Now, when you go into that word mark in the Greek, I mean, goes back to the word charagma, which is an incision, an implantation, or the cutting open of the flesh, okay, which they are doing and that you are seeing more and more every day. And you look at the news and current events, okay, receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, okay, because some people don't have arms, you know what I'm saying, military people, you know what I'm saying, that, military people that have blown up, or they just have natural defects as they was born with no arms and no limbs, or, you know what I'm saying, receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, okay, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, okay, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, okay, which is synonymous with the barcode that has those numbers 666 throughout them usually, okay. um Here's wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 3 score and 666. Right? Now, this beast, represents a government, a multitude of people, okay, which was, we know, was the Roman Empire, okay, and the image of the Roman Empire is reincarnated today as we know as America, okay. And I'm gonna read it again. He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, which is the RFID technology, that radio frequency identification, the data process. What they're trying to do, what Esau is trying to do, is play the role of the Most High. They're trying to be like the Most High. But we know that the the masses of the people um are gonna take the chip, and the elect are not gonna take the chip. What we have to do is uh endure that hour in temptation, and endure that hour and endure that hour in temptation and strive unto death. Right. But yeah, these famous athletes, entertainers, you know, all these major corporations throughout the world are installing this technology, okay, to prepare you to get the chip. And like I said, there's gonna be a major catastrophic event that leads most of these people willingly to accept the chip. Okay. Now, that being said, let's say Shalom. All praises, glory due to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Double honors again to the apostles, elders, a great millstone who I learned this truth from. Salutations to you, brothers, that's pushing this word in sincerity and truth. Endure to the end because we are at those times. And salutations to you, few sisters as well that support the ministry.